Alright, this is like the third time we're trying to do this video because every single thing is trying to yell at me on the screen here. The cat tried yelling at me, you know, he was trying to tear down the door. He wants in here because he's being a butt today. And, yeah. So, RuneScape tried to update on top of it. It was like, hey, the launcher's new. Look at this, 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 look at this. So, third time's a charm. Alright, so let's just not beat around the bush. We're gonna do Act 2 and 3 in this session. Maybe Act 4, I don't know, it's 8:30 almost. We're gonna see how we go. So, we'll talk about gear later. Let's talk about stats. So, we're level 77. I took some time, did pretty much just all of Act 1 about twice in Hell mode. And I just did Countess, so you'll see what we're talking about in a minute. My base stat's 175 for strength, and I'm trying to get that up to 185 so I can actually use more gear in the future for now. Dex is fine. I did respec, I forgot to mention. We're going to get this up to 185, and then we're going to dump stat into Vit. We'll talk about resistances and damage later. Let's, you don't need to see that anymore. So, what did I respec into? We'll talk about Berserk later as well. Pretty much the same. Double Swing is maxed. That's the most efficient damage, I think, first synergy I needed. And then Frenzy, I think, is up to 5 right now? I can't remember. Or no, it's 8, sorry. I kept everything the same for Sword Mastery. All this is still the same, all my passives and stuff. However, this is the big different thing. I pretty much have this hard pointed up to 15 for battle orders now, so you get this massive life bonus. We can't see it because we're in town. There's a no shouting ordinance going on. They crack down on that shit pretty hard. But yeah, this is pretty much where I'm going to be with this. I'm pretty much done putting points into battle orders, and I'm just kind of working on shouts at this point. We're going to get this up to 10, I think is what it's at passively right now. It's 9. I can't remember. I actually haven't looked for a while. And, of course, Frenzy, but we'll talk about that in a minute. So, if you've been paying attention to the community posts, I did some pretty cool shit, so we'll talk about that in a second. Oh boy, anybody who's familiar with that noise from Butterfinger should know what this is. This is fucking Lawbringer, alright? Now, I've used Lawbringer in the past. It is a solid weapon. You may be like, oh, but it only does 35 damage, Seth. Well, I'll have you know, not only does this thing have, you know, life steal, things die, they stay dead, you know, minus 50 to target defense, it's got some fire and cold. See that big 20% chance to cast level fucking 15 Decrepify on strike? That is your double damage. It doesn't matter what the hell the base damage is on... This could be in a phase blade, it could be a dimensional blade. I was trying to go for Balrog blade, I'll show you in a minute. No, it doesn't matter. You're basically completely removing physical immunities off of monsters. It lowers their immunities by 50, I believe. This is amazing. This is one of the best skills in the game. And you can see it's not very expensive. Amlemco, I got this all from just doing Countess, nothing else. The Dimensional Blade, we'll talk about in a minute. So this is still that damn Shadow Discipline Assassin thing. I actually swapped this over. I was using, I think, Face of Horrors or something? I can't remember. All I remember was it prevented... Actually, let's go ahead and get the follower out because he's actually got what I was wearing on him. And I don't think I talked about it. Yeah, Blackhorn's Face is what he was using. He's using just this really bec de Corbin. You know, it's pretty serious shit. I'm not really worried about him. He's just got some crap that I haven't been using. Over here, though, this is the big boy. Alright, this is our big boy toy. You know, we've upgraded our McGuppies to Bazongas, okay? This is absolutely 100% GG for now. This is Oath. This is a very strong rune word. You get a ton of AR against demons, damage on demon, really good ED. It's fucking indestructible. You know, look at this shit. 50% increased attack speed. Amazing. Absolutely what we need. I don't care about the fucking Iron Golem and the Wolverine bullshit furry nonsense on there. It doesn't matter. This is what we need. So this in conjunction with Lawbringer, we are ripping off immunities and shoving our sword down their mouth. It's amazing. But using Rockstopper right now just for all res. Still using String of Ears here. And these are just some like decent rings. Nothing too crazy here going on. Just some nice res, some AR. I think I don't remember if I actually used this last time. So this is why our strength is at the way it is. Because I'm kind of torn on this one. Because it still gives us really good, you know, resistances here. Lionheart's an actually okay item for now. I really would rather have crafted it in something else, but it's just kind of what I had laying around. I can't really undo it, you know? Kind of a, you know, chicken before the egg thing. And of course, still using these, I think these are new. Not really sure. There's a loud plane outside. Why? Just why? It's 8:30, dude. So this pretty much just has really good crushing blow on it and some really good res. This is a pretty good pair of gloves, all things considered. Using some nice life charms with some magic find, just a little bit of AR, all res. I got this 1 to masteries. This is pretty cool. I've got this life, just some nice res ones. I still kind of don't need this. It's actually a really good charm, especially because it's 50 poison. That's actually a pretty decent charm. And of course, the Annihilus charm. I got this last night. It was like 12 in the morning. Okay, I guess today technically. It was like 12 in the morning. And I was like, oh look, Uber Diablo spawned. I was doing gem crafting. Boom. Got this bad boy in about 3 minutes. This is actually a pretty good roll. For our swap, we're using Passion because it was the best soap opera ever. This is what's giving us Berserk as an O skill. Berserk is what I was using before. I was actually using Passion for a long time off camera because this gives us a absolutely solid, you know, it gets really good IAS already. 25 isn't anything to sneeze at. And it also gives you Berserk, which saves me 3 levels, right? And of course, fucking Copium the sword. This is pretty much for the CBF. I don't have this for any other reason. I'm really just struggling with that right now. So yeah, let's demonstrate what this is like. Actually, let's show off what we have in the stash too, because I don't want you guys to think, oh, Seth just muled over all of his bullshit. This is just some magic find gear I found so far. I'm pretty happy with actually finding Tau Rashes. This is a pretty cool find. These are the runes we found. So this is all these runes, by the way, are from just Hell Countess. That's it. All these runes are literally just from her. I was trying to up tier this Lum. I don't remember why. I'm actually trying to make an Obedience, but I said, fuck it, let's just get going. So, yeah, we rolled all of these, and I didn't get the Superior before, because you can't actually socket punch Superiors. I actually got this. I found it on a weapon rack doing Countess, by the way. I'm just re-rolling these right here. I'm trying to get something probably like a Skiller. Found this. I would rather put Lionheart into that if I can, because, I mean, to be fair, it's like 200 more defense that I don't have right now. And I found this really good Thresher doing pits. So, by the way, if you haven't noticed by now, the SOJ like thing up there, that's how I noticed Uber Diablo spawn. And he died in like 2 minutes. He was really easy. The fucking Mr. Goodbar made him a bitch. It was amazing. He made my Paladin look like a chump. It was amazing. Didn't even die a single time doing it. It was amazing, dude. It really was. But this Thresher is what Obedience is going to go into up here. I'm missing, I believe, a Foul rune, I'm pretty sure. I know it's Foul and Co is what I'm missing, and I'm pretty sure it ends with Foul. A little disappointed that it didn't roll there, right? Let's put this here so I don't forget that I actually need something there. What else have we got? Just, you can see the amount of Thul runes I've ended up getting over time. These are all just blood gloves I tried crafting that just didn't go over very well. There was actually a really good one in here. Where was it? It was this 20 IAS one, but it didn't have very good mods on it like the res, so you know, actually, what's it like right now? Because I haven't... Well, shit, I could actually use this. But the lifesteal is 1%, and I don't think that's really worth it. There's, like, a little bit more life. The defense, yeah, that's what I was complaining about initially. I was like, oh, what the hell? I like how I was like, maybe not, but we'll see. These are the gems now. If you guys couldn't tell, I rolled almost a lot of these charms over here that are in the 80s. So this is the corpse pile of all the gear I was using. I was using those for a long time. They're really good, though. I don't think it's worth it because the defense is so bad. I've tried everything. I tried using irradiance. I tried these rings. I've tried poison, and, you know, I rolled these 2 dusk shrouds. It was really salty. I found this doing pits. So yeah, pretty much I found all these keys of terror doing fucking Countess. It was amazing. No real cool crazy finds other than just this homunculus. That's about it. That's a pretty cool find. You know the drill. I got rid of some of my bone snaps because I don't need them. And then this is just some stuff I found last night. Nothing really crazy. I was using this for a long time as well, but I don't need it anymore. I could probably switch out to a different belt at this point, but we'll talk about that later. So, let's go out and see what it's all about. So, if we go ahead and buff up... Jesus, look at that shit, dude. That is nuts. You know, look at that damage, the AR, just everything about that. You know, we have over 2,000 life. This is where you want to be. So we're going to start doing Act 2. Hopefully I can knock this all out in one go. And yep, I've already scouted out the axe. So what I'm really nervous about is Arcane Sanctuary, but we'll get there when we get there. So I tried poking my head in here a while ago, and it did not go very well. We're just going to do quests. We're not doing farming, we're not doing anything else like that, but look at this. I don't even need to use this buff anymore. Or this debuff, I should say, because it's absolutely unnecessary. Decrepify just absolutely rips things apart. But you can see the big problem. I really need to get some better defense, because the defense, it's not really cutting it. So let's see how we do against some uniques. Also, no joke, man, we need to get Cannot Be Frozen. If we don't get that soon, it's going to be a huge problem, and it's just going to be an awful, awful experience. Nice EO rune. Or EO rune, I don't know. IO rune. Doll IO, that's how we do it. The mercenary still gets absolutely shredded. He doesn't stand really hardly any chance. And you have no idea how much I just wanted to kill Radamant just to get the damn skill point. I just wanted it this whole time, but no, it's for YouTube. It's for your eyes only. You can only see it through me. But for the most part, we are probably at the point where we're at good game. We can just roll on through to Bale. And you might be like, oh wow, that's kind of shitty, don't you think? You probably like looted in all these items from the other characters. No, dude, you can get all these items from just normal Countess, sorry. Not normal Countess, but Hell Countess. None of these runes were, like, brought in, and if you need proof, don't you think I'd be wearing a little bit more fancy stuff if I was to really loot in some items, don't you think? Wouldn't you think I'd be using, like, a, gee, I don't know, Phase Blade, or a Scolder's Ire, or something, of the, like, 3 of those I have? You know, if I was to do that, you'd know. I'm pretty honorable, obviously, when it comes to Diablo 2. I love this game a lot. And I have very little experience playing Barbarian, so this is all just, you know, experience. You know, there was a point I took 20 minutes to get a damn flawed Sapphire to up-tier rune. You have no idea. That was insane. So, let's see. What's our next obstacle, though? Our boots could really do with some better work. I could either up tier the boots naturally with, I think, a foul rune? It's either foul or lem rune. Or I could get war traps. That's probably the best solution to this whole problem. Because I think that has deadly strike, and it also has crushing blow. I can't remember. I know it has crushing blow for sure. Alright, so here's a good example. See how this asshole right here is immune to physical? Look at this. Look at that. It's gone. It doesn't even have a physical immunity anymore. It just gets melted off of him. That's why Lawbringer is so good. And you can be like, oh, well, the damage is not that good at all. Well, does it really matter when I'm doing almost like 4k damage a second if I also do this with Berserk and Double Swing active at the same time? Or not Berserk, but Fury. It's just nuts, dude. The damage is set. That's all there is to it. We have gravy for damage. We can keep undead shit away from us with the Sanctuary Field. This is what I was wanting to get to the entire game, is this kind of nonsense right here. Because, goddamn, I love, like, the idea that this is actually, like, a Zealot 2.0. And you're probably like, oh, did you try out Zeal with Passion? It's not good, trust me, I tried. Zeal is what Zealots use, obviously. It doesn't really compare to what I can fucking throw down. It's absolutely nothing compared to my, like, damage right now. But you're probably like, oh, Seth, what's the biggest struggle for this character? Claw Viper Temple, man, that's all I gotta tell you. And obviously we are a single target build. Single target builds really don't play very well with other big mobs and stuff. Like right here, we're lucky that we can push this crap away from us, but for the most part that's also more of a hindrance because we can't get all up in their business, because if we try we're just gonna get like completely shit rocked. It doesn't matter that I have this kind of damage. If I get hit by something, I'm pretty much dead. You can see right away we're cursed, obviously, but ooh, I want to see what that is. It could be a plus skill item, and I can go back to town. Why not? Let's do it. Alright, what do we got? I haven't even looked at the stuff that's in the cube. I've been so just preoccupied today. Combat skills, battle orders, iron skin. Oh my god. Really? Fucking A, man. How much would this be? It's slightly more damage, but we also get better buff. So we do sacrifice a little bit, but I don't think that's a big trade-off. I really don't think so. I think Rockstopper's still a good option. That's a really, really good summoning amulet. Holy shit. What the hell is going on, man? This is really spooky. I just hit record and we're just... Look at that! That is a fucking summoner's dream amulet right there. All that's missing is FCR. That is so good. Wow. And we got a better helmet in the process. Not as much defense, but, you know, the battle orders, that's going to add up pretty quick. And there's more life. Am I right? Yeah, there's a hell of a lot more life. Maybe it's about equal, but it don't matter. This is awesome. Oh, that's right, we're in Act 1. Or sorry, Act 2. Mean to do that. Damn it, and then you guys saw my right-click menu. Now you're gonna think I'm a scrub. No, I'm not a scrub. You're a scrub. I'm not a scrub, you're a scrub. But let's look at our battle orders. What's that? That's like 17, right? 13? 19! God damn. So, let's go ahead and yump those out. Oh, fucking mana burn. My ass is mana burn. Alright, look at that life pool. Just look at that. Over 2,100 life. That is how you do it. But you can see the problem. We need to get something for CAF because, or CBF, because it's just agony when I get frozen. I can't handle it. Could I beat the game without it? Yeah. Is it a good idea? No, not entirely. Wait a minute. Are you What the fuck is going on? This isn't good. I know it's not that good. I'm pretty sure this is Silks of the Valor? Am I right? Silks of Valor? Oh, Rock Fleece. Yeah, that's a piece of shit. Never mind. Just ignore that. That's ass. I already have one of those, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, we've pretty much got where we need to be. If I get another SOJ, you know, with the weird luck that I've been getting so far this whole start of the session, after 3 interruptions, I'm gonna be scared, because if that means I'm gonna get like a Bull Kathos wedding band or some nonsense. This whole day has been weird. So, what am I gonna spend my last point into though? Probably gonna be, or this next free point at least, that's gonna go probably straight into Taunt for synergy damage, I think, and then the rest are gonna go into probably up to like 15. I'm gonna say 15 for Berserk, probably. Hi, Radamant. There's a lot of shit in this room. Why do I have a very strong feeling I'm gonna get frozen as soon as I walk forward, because he has fucking frozen mages? Alright, let's do the smart thing and put this over here. You could be like, Seth, go get your follower. I really don't want to. I don't think he's gonna do much good except waste my gold right now. And yep, we're already frozen. This is, not a fun time. I can keep them away from me, but that's not really gonna help me much. So Radamant looks like he's gonna be an absolute ass right now. Why is he so resistant? Oh wait, it's because I'm slow, that's why. Let's try and get rid of that problem real quick. Yeah, let's just fucking... I really should be careful, because Berserk does... It's kind of like that one skill in MedianXL that, like... Ecstatic Frenzy, is that what I'm thinking of? It's the Amazon skill that makes you run faster, and it gives you... What was it, 20? It used to be, I think, like 25% extra damage, but you had, like, 0 defense the entire time it was active. So it was really risky if you weren't careful. And a circlet. Alright, this is getting nuts. I don't like where this is going. This is freaking me out. I'm a little nervous. Get this out of here. Alright, so we got our handy-dandy free skill. If this is a fucking Barbarian plus skill thing, I'm gonna be absolutely shitting myself. Please don't be. I don't want that to be that. Well, it's Amazon, but it's also like the worst Amazon one, truthfully. Well, I dodged a bullet there, right? I don't know, maybe. But yeah, if you use Berserk, I kind of think I'm glad I didn't choose Berserk, because I was tempted to, but I don't think it would have really benefited me that much. Alright, so I believe the active level of this is 10, 8. Let's put a point into it. We'll go up to 1 more. I can't remember what it's actually at, but I think more damage is always good. Cannot ever hurt to have more damage. And I'll get some scrolls while I'm thinking about it. I'll get our man. Why not?
Need some help?
Need some help. I do. I'm really out of it right now. Alright, let's see how long I can last. So we need to go to Far Oasis to go to Maggot Lair. And if you're like, oh, didn't you say you scouted it out? I did, and I actually rolled back into Nightmare for a very brief time just to get some flawed gems. It was absolutely a horrible, horrible experience. It was literally just to get gems, and I don't like it. It wasn't fun, trust me. So we're gonna find Maggot Lair, and we're gonna do all of Act 2 in one video if I can help it. We'll see how it goes, though. I tried this last year, and it didn't work exactly how I thought it was going to. There we are. There's the Maggot Lair. Can't say that name on TV. Alright, Maguppies, prove your Mazongas, and make Daddy proud. Oh my god. That is spooktacular. I don't like that. But yeah, I mean, sure, we sacrificed a little bit of our overall, like, resistances, but we still have that rock stopper. But if you ever like, oh, how good is an Annihilus Charm really? Well, it's kind of boosting a lot of our shit right now. Not just like the EXP boost, but the actual overall damage of the build, our plus skills. You know, it's a really, really solid charm. And that's why I'm playing with Plugy, because Plugy actually lets you get it. You can change the INI to where you can spawn him Uber Diablo basically instantaneously. I don't really recommend doing that. It's more fun, I think, to just kind of like roll with what you get, you know what I mean? I like that better. And we're also, by the way, experiencing exactly why Maggot Layer is so fucking horrible. But look at that. Look at that attack speed, dude. This is so much damage, like, per swing. And it's also just a ton of, like, just DPS. This is actually really good because this means I should be able to do Travincle really well. Especially if I just put on that Rock Stopper. I mean, that's basically just, you know, I can walk up to pretty much all of it. I mean, 72 fire res, just because it's not 75 doesn't mean it's not good enough. I'd like it to be gold, just for the sake of, you know, it looks nice. But Travincle was really the ultimate goal for this Barbarian. But at this point I'm thinking I think Ubers are actually viable solo, depending on my gear overall. But, you know, that's a big what if, right? What is that? Okay, those are champions. So, for melee characters, it's not as bad. But if you're playing as a summoner, this would just make you go absolutely insane. Because it just kind of becomes a Congo line, you know, of, okay, boys, let's just one by one here. We're basically playing Mountain Blade Warband right now, and that's fine, but... You know, I could easily jump over these guys, by the way, but I wanted to show you guys how the build has progressed, and I also need the XP. And plus, this is actually level 84. I'm pretty sure Maggot Layer's 84 to 85. Like, I think the last two layers are 85. So it is definitely worth it for me to kill stuff in here. But it also is a good, example of how... When Seth says, what's the worst dungeon in the game, and he says Maggot Lair, it doesn't matter what class you're playing, it still sucks ass. It's absolutely just a nightmare each time you play through it. But what would I want really, really badly? New boots, and definitely a new belt. I think String of Ears is a really good belt, but I think, personally, I should get, you know, Vertigo's, Hardy Cord, that's a good option. That's probably the better option, honestly, for endgame. There's a couple other ones. I mean, Gold Wrap would be really good to find. That's actually probably the best magic finding, gold finding, I think, is also on there too. So that's actually a really good, solid option. Probably... I mean, Archon's Mesh. That's always a really good one. I mean, that works for every class, so that's a really fucking rare item. Ah, shit. Now we gotta go back to town. Archon's Mesh, I've actually only ever seen, like, one. And I could be mistaking it for another item entirely. I'm pretty sure that's the 2+ skill item I'm thinking of. It's 2+ skill, like, and some other shit like that, like immunities and stuff. I can't remember. If I can't remember it, I probably haven't had it, or I just know what it is. I'm not sure if I've actually had Archons now that I think about it. I probably saw it, was like, it was fucking stupid, doesn't do any damage. Green numbers don't go up. Good times. But Goblin Toe is pretty okay, but I could really do with something better. Like I said, I might up-tier it. It's entirely optional. I think I up-tiered it on Butterfinger a couple of years ago. Gloves, we could always do with Laying of Hands. That's probably one of the only really good set items alone. Because it's, I think, by default, 40 increased IAS. I don't know what IAS caps at either, I can't remember. I could easily look it up, but I just don't care. But it also has, I think, a plus 100 damage to demons as well. So it's pretty efficient for killing, like, Bale, Diablo, Mephisto. I think Andariel counts as that as well. And you know, I've really not looked into it 100%, but I'm not sure if you have two weapons that have, like, they both deal damage against demons. I don't know if they both stack. Don't quote me on that because I remember saying something about it, and I'm actually not sure. So, you can probably do that yourself and look into that. I think they actually stack multiplicatively, but I could be wrong. I don't know. It could just be Plugy fucking up, honestly. I'm pretty sure that's the case. It was fucking up when I was doing stuff with Deadly Strike as well. So, I think it might actually just be that. I couldn't tell you, though, so you'd have to learn that on your own free time. But as far as I'm aware, I think I was wrong. I think it doesn't matter. I think they just stack multiplicatively per weapon. I think that Plugy just goes off of the... Oh, look! Diablo walks the earth! Look at this shit! Fucking two... Alright, whatever. Cool, he's gonna be in this asshole of a place. That's just fan-fucking-tastic. We're gonna have a grand old time. This is great. You guys get to see me take on Uber Diablo in the worst dungeon in the game. Isn't that great? Isn't that magical? He's gonna be right around the corner, probably. Actually, no, he won't be in here. He's probably gonna be in... Layer 3? Is there 3 layers to Maggot Layer? I can't remember. Okay, so how this works is I've talked about it in the past. I don't know what the fuck's going on today. So what ended up happening is, okay, so somewhere where I haven't been in the game, like I haven't walked into there yet to set the enemies up, somewhere in probably this act, let's be real here, it's probably gonna be in here. Uber Diablo is just chilling out. He's just whacking it off, you know, he's just doing his thing, you know, he doesn't really care. He's the Lord of Terror. He's gonna be just chilling somewhere around here. What does that mean? Well, we can do one of two things. We can totally, completely ignore him, which is actually probably the best idea. Or we can kill him, and I can show you guys how damn strong this fucking barbarian is. Because he is... Yeah, he's gonna be in Layer 3. This is gonna be awful. Christ. Alright, so the first boss pack that spawned... Yeah, he's definitely spawned in because the game stuttered there. That usually means something is moving, like in the code. So, alright, so... Let's say it was supposed to be a sand maggot, right? Instead of it... Yeah, he's in that next room. I can tell nothing moves that fast in the game. Alright, he isn't aggro yet, he's just running around in circles. This is great. So, he's in there. Pretty sure. What? Alright, whatever, cool. Oh, Jesus Christ, he's right there! Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so, I don't know if anyone saw that, but I sure as hell did. That's supposed to be puke. Yep, he's already yeah, great, just wonderful. Alright, what's... God, Jesus, this is the worst place to fight Uber Diablo. This really is. When I fought him, it was in Den of Evil. Alright, this won't be terrible. Oh, God damn it. Do we really want to go here? Oh my God. Alright, we're gonna have to do something about him. So this is not good. It's really funny, but it's not good. Let's put on... Actually, let's put this in my real inventory. There we go. What do I have with me? Oh, pff, garbage. Okay. Alright, let me think of how to deal with this. So, we can do one of two things. We can just completely ignore him, grab the piece, and get the hell out of this hellhole, which is honestly what I'm really tempted to do. Or we fight him in the worst goddamn spot ever. What do you think I want to do here? I'd love to show Uber Diablo off. I really would. Let's... Alright, fine. We're gonna have to kill him because he's gonna be in the damn way, and all this shit in the room is gonna just... Fucking hell. So he casts Armageddon, I think is what that spell is. Is that what that is? It's a druid spell, I'm pretty sure. Fuck you. I'm not... Do I really want to stay in here and fight Uber Diablo? No, I really don't. But can I really take a chin loss on this one? No, of course not. We're gonna go back there and kick his ass. We've got the staff. That's all that really matters. Let's go kill Uber Diablo to prove I did it. That's the important thing, is you have to believe what I did. Alright, so he really isn't that bad. Depending on how much fire res you have, which, check this out, I got 75. That's pretty high. So you need fire and lightning res to make him die, basically. And it also really, 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 really helps to have... I need to kill these worms, because if these things keep fucking moving around in here, this is just going to make this impossible. They're going to keep shitting out babies everywhere. Alright. So you need to have something like open wounds, you need to have something like decrepify, you need to have fire res, you need to have poison res, you need to have some form of crushing blow, you need something to kill Uber Diablo. It's very, very easy to have him out DPS you, and by that I mean he doesn't really do a lot of damage. What ends up happening 9 times out of 10 is you don't have prevent monster heal, or God, these things are gonna be an absolute unit. Alright, so you just need to basically have shit that like completely whacks his health off, like static field. I can't do this with Twix at all. Like, she just can't deal with him because he has such high health regen. But you can see, it's not like I cheated. I mean, Uber Diablo is tough, but he's not that hard. I mean, he has a lot of health. He has like 3 or 4 times the amount of health as regular Diablo. And I think he has slightly more damage. But you see, he really isn't that bad. Let's buff up, actually. I probably don't even buff. And he's decrept. I mean, as long as he's decrept, that's how we're really doing a lot of damage right now. But you can see what I mean. I mean, okay, let's do double swing, because I actually can hit him really quickly with this. I mean, fuck, dude. Like, did you really think I was like, oh, I just fucking went over to my other character, picked up an Annihilus charm from my fucking, like, pile of them I've got on Butterfinger and just did that? No. Fuck no, dude. This is like the most bizarre episode I've ever recorded. I don't know. He's not gonna drop anything except the Annihilus charm. I don't think he drops any XP. Is this really a good idea, Seth? Is this really? Probably not. No, it's honor time. Alright, that's probably too much. We need health. I don't think I wanted... I could probably chance it, but I don't think it's probably a good idea. So let's just kill Uber Diablo and just say we did it. We don't even need to lay down a teleporter. We're gonna kill him in 3 seconds. Alright, get in there, Emilio. Yeah, that's what I thought was gonna happen. Okay, maybe I should have got health pots. Alright, maybe we should have gotten health pots and set up a TP. Because damage roll is random, and that's just great. But why do I always think Farah can do that? She totally can't do it. Watch me get a better charm. Watch me get like a perfect Annihilus charm doing this, because this is just the fucking weirdest luck ever. Oh, it would have been cool if I Goomba'd him. It would have been too cool. Alright, Diablo, you need to die. This is really not how I want to meet you. For the 2nd time in 1 day, technically. Alright. The Great Red Dragon. Come on. Alright, I gotta get away from him, otherwise he's gonna kill me. I killed him a lot faster last time, though, because I got pretty lucky. I am not dying to this shit. This is like WWE right here. Fucking me versus Diablo. Here we go. This is the name of the game. There. He should be dead in like a second. Yay! We killed Uber Diablo. He died really hard. And I can't even carry these two because you can't carry two at once. So, I gotta go put it all the way back over here. Oh, all this work, all this left clicking. Man. Oh, look at that. I could just leave it on the ground. I really could, but I don't think it's a good idea. Alright, what is it going to be? Is it really going to be better? I don't think it will be. All res 18. All that's 18. Yeah, this one's technically worse. That is amazing. That is so funny. So that can go there, but yeah, I didn't expect that. I really didn't expect that to happen. If it happens again, we're just going to ignore him because I don't need to keep farming for more. This is a really good charm as it is. So yeah, that's a surprise, so I'll see you in the next one.